If you've ever used noise cancelling headphones or earphones, you've probably noticed that they don't cancel out every single sound. So how do they actually work, and why are they so selective when it comes to cancelling out sound? Well, the technology relies on the tiny little microphones you see on the outside of your earphones or headphones. While some handle phone calls, others are constantly listening to everything around you for a very different purpose. And what they do with that information is the key to how active noise cancellation works. Now, there are actually two different types of noise cancellation, with the first being passive noise cancellation. Passive noise cancellation just creates a barrier between your ears and everything else that is happening around you to block out the sounds. Think about big over-ear cups on headphones that cover your entire ear. Another way to think about it is just how much sound you block out when you use your hands to cover your ears. So passive noise cancellation is using physical means to stop sounds from entering your ears. Then there's active noise cancellation, or ANC, and this is where those tiny microphones come into play. Instead of just blocking sounds, active noise cancellation pretty much fights fire with fire, in the sense that it uses sound to cancel out other sounds. The effect will be most noticeable with constant low frequency sounds. So think of things like airplane engines, air conditioning units, fans like from PC cases, or even the rumble of a train. And that's because the technology works best when it has consistent sound patterns to analyze and then cancel out. Picture yourself throwing a stone into a pond, right? You'll create outward moving ripples. Now picture yourself throwing a second stone into the pond at the exact right time that creates its own ripples that are perfectly opposite to the first stones. Where these opposite ripples meet, they'll cancel each other out and the water becomes still again. That's exactly what happens with active noise cancellation, but with sound waves instead of water ripples. And those tiny microphones inside your earbuds or your headphones are constantly listening to the sound that's happening around you. It then feeds that information to a tiny computer inside, which figures out what the exact opposite sounds should be. Then the speakers produce that opposite sound, deliver it to your ears timed perfectly so that the two sounds will cancel each other out, which leaves much less background noise. Active noise cancellation isn't magic though. It still struggles with a lot of high-pitched sounds or any surprising sounds to the frequencies. Think of things like dogs barking, or babies crying, or a mobile phone ringing, or even someone who's speaking really close by. These sounds change too quickly for the system to analyze and cancel them out. And another thing with active noise cancellation is that all this processing requires power. That's why noise cancelling headphones consume a lot more power when the feature is turned on. So that's how active noise cancellation works. The microphones listen, the computers calculate, and the speakers will fight sound with sound. And that's it from me. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like to let me know, subscribe to the channel for more upcoming tech content, and drop a comment below letting me know what pair of noise cancelling headphones or earbuds you're using right now. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.